All right, so we're at the stage stop in Rollinsville. We're setting the last tank in the ground of our, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tank system. This advanced treatment commercial septic job here in Rollinsville. This is for the stage stop. The new owner and the new business is Gold Dirt Distillery. It's gonna be freaking awesome. The owner is super cool, very stylish. It's gonna be a super fun, super cool venue and a top of the line, state-of-the-art septic system so everyone can use the crapper in peace, feel good, flushing the toilet forever and ever. This is our 500-gallon ejection pump, effluent lift station and injection pump. We're collaborating with Tim Petz and Eric Hamilton from All Service Septic on this job. They're the engineers, fantastic engineers. And this is Front Range Precast, bringing us in all of our concrete tanks. Absolutely watertight tanks. It says right there on their boom, so that's what we want. We are setting these tanks in winter conditions, so what we're doing to mitigate any settling and whatnot is we put a nice 4-inch bed of squeegee down there in the bottom, so any kind of movement of frozen material, thawing or doing anything else is just gonna mush right into place, and we're gonna have a nice bed down there for these concrete tanks forever and ever. There's Ryan Hansen. He's our ace in the hole, always spearheading these septics like a boss. Checking the level, looks good. Pulling these hooks.
Swing those things like clockwise. There you go. Okay.
He's just putting the sealant layer on there. That's a tar and glue kind of composite material that creates a watertight seal in between the concrete rings of the tank. All right, hey guys, I'm just doing a video walkthrough with Ryan where he's gonna walk through the whole system for the camera for documentation.
Right.
So let him ask you a question or two real fast about what's going on over here.
What are you guys up to?
Oh man, lots of work here.
Enjoying a beautiful day.
Yeah. the electrical.
Perspective control panel
Yeah,
location.
yeah, we're talking about putting our all of our controls and alarm systems right here and shooting out to the.
Yeah, how many circuits are we gonna have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think.
5
I
circuits?
actually haven't seen it, put my eyes on the gear, so
Yeah.
until I see it.
And everything is in 110, correct?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna have a control panel here that's gonna monitor everything about the advanced treatment system as well as the pumps for both pumps, and there'll be pump counters. So we've got 2 pumps and a fast.
Yep.
And an ADV.
So the Advantix, we have phone lines and stuff, and we can get that. Because that's a cool system. Yeah, they chime you whenever there's an issue or if there's a problem.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's all we need to know for now. We're gonna let Ryan walk us through the rest of the system now. But Ryan, go ahead and start with this these pipes on the side of the wall here. What's going on there, and what's all this shit over here laying around?
So this is our starting point right in here. This is we got 2 lines coming down. One's a grease trap, which is this black line. This line coming out of the wall, and we got a sewer line coming out this direction. So this has all been replaced from here onward out. Here we got 2 clean outs, one going this direction, one going that direction. We got a 2-way clean out on this for both directions. And then our line slowly falls off this way.
We got 2 lines here.
2 lines.
2 lines in the ground here. It's
2
parallel.
lines coming down. One comes to this holding tank here, which is our grease trap. We got plenty of space in here for grease and overflow.
This is a big grease trap, right? Because grease traps usually aren't this big. They're more like a 250-gallon tank. We got a 1,000-gallon tank here.
So one line ties in here. Line comes out here and ties back into the sewer line, which
Right here.
then shoots down to our first holding tank.
We're about 5 feet off right there, about 6 feet off of the tank,
Yep.
where the 2 tie in together.
And here we got our entry point, our first inlet. And so this is basically just a stage of step downs and step ups here. This is the first holding tank.
And how big is this? 1,000 gallons or 2,000?
This is the 2,000.
Yeah, this is a 2,000-gallon
holding
tank. This is all past inspection already. And this is 2 baffles, 2 chambers, or just 1 chamber?
Just one big chamber.
1 big chamber, okay.
And then we gently use gravity to fall down into this tank, which is gonna contain our pump setup.
Our first pump, right?
Our first pump.
And then what about these lids?
These are traffic rated lids, as this whole system's gonna end up being a parking lot when all is said and done. So everything's traffic rated here. As you can see, the pump and floats are already installed here on this unit.
For pump number 1. All right, and so then, oh wait, what's this?
This is our quick release for being able to pull out the pump in case we ever need to do maintenance on it. Everything's removable here, including all the floats.
Everything's tied up nice.
Every year or 2, you want to get these components serviced, just basically cleaned off, make sure everything's functioning smoothly.
Right, and they will have a operations and maintenance contract with Eric Hamilton from all Service Septic. That's actually part of the permit for these advanced treatment things. All right, so then what do we got here?
So then we're pumping gently uphill. We want a little bit of uphill so we can get proper drain back on our pump lines.
What's the drain back do for you?
It keeps the sewer lines from freezing. You never want standing water in any of our sewer lines. So it's very important. You're always thinking about drain back throughout the system.
All right, rolling.
So because it's basically the middle of winter, we've been dealing with a lot of weather this past month. It's tail end of February, early March, and so we're basically in the gist of a lot of winter conditions. And so you can see we got snow and frozen conditions throughout. And so a big issue here and pretty much with any excavation is compaction. And so when all said and done, we want really good compaction here. And so we basically got to build this all up in stages of compaction, with a final stage being squeegee, which we'll embed these pipes with so we can get a good mound underneath the pipes in case any more receding happens. But this certainly proves a challenge in the winter. We're just gonna have to work with the warming weather and just kind of keep building that compaction up as things warm up.
Right. And we're liable to have a little bit of settling in here because we have had frozen conditions. So we're gonna that's one of the reasons the squeegee is gonna really help us around these pipes, kind of mitigate the effects of settling here. And the way that works is that squeegee kind of flows around the pipe. We're using Schedule 40, so this pipe will be real rigid and the squeegee will kind of flow around that as the ground beneath it recedes. All right, so what do we got going on over here?
And then we're up to the big boy. This is a 3,200 gallon fast tank. This contains our advanced treatment system within. Probably get up here. You can see that this whole thing, it's got a fast system installed within.
Yeah, and this thing got set in two, top half and bottom half, right?
Correct.
That was a big deal. There's the information about that.
And so we come out of the fast tank into our final 500 gallon pump station.
We flow with gravity from that one to this one, right?
Yep. We'll drop down into this final tank, which will also have a pump installed, pretty much similar to the first one you saw. And then from this point, we'll be pumping uphill towards an ADV, which will split two leach fields.
What's the ADV stand for?
Automatic distribution valve. So that'll alternate the flow between our leach fields once we get up into this stage of the project. But right now we're just looking to get this upper half where we want it and feel good about it, and then we'll start thinking about phase 2, which are both our STA treatment fields.
Yeah, luckily we got some warm weather on the forecast. All right, thanks man, good job.